Okay, hello. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing good. Welcome in all. Nez, congrats on the first. Very nice. The influence of Driana, I suppose so. Hi, T-Bag. Welcome in. Llama, Neo, Fick, Gongi, Pori, Gerbs, Invoice. Is that everyone so far? Hello to Nightbot as well. Cool, yeah. This is a nice replacement. Happy to help for both you and you, Neo, and for Fick as well. We'll see what happens. Cool, yeah, welcome in. Yeah, so more Redux today. Same old, same old. Plans today, we want to get through Opelucid Gym. We are going to fight Winona, and hopefully we can also do Drayden. So I've written up some plans for Winona and Drayden. I think they're mostly solid. There's a couple potentially iffy parts just because it's really hard to guarantee everything on Redux. But for the most part, I think we're in a pretty good spot. And then we'll see how far we get from there. I haven't looked at like the generic gym fight, Swords and Zolin, or anything beyond that, so we'll see how far it gets. Hi, Spec, welcome in. Yeah, my microphone's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to go straight into the gym. And let's see how things go for us. Hello, PG, welcome in. Kokora. Hi, Goro. Good to see you as well. Yeah, I had to double check that you didn't actually have to fight every trainer in this gym, but I think it's still the same as like you do one, and then you fight one on one side, and then another side, and then you're Drayden. So we're going to do the gym trainers first, then we're going to do Winona, and then we're going to do Drayden, is the plan. Winona gives you access to a Rotom encounter, and it's a free encounter as well. Because it's in the shopping mall on Route 9, and that counts as its own separate location. So, I don't know how good Rotom is in this game, but like, I think I could do the fight, so there's no reason not to. So, yeah, we'll see if that works out in our favour. Oh yeah, so fun little fact, I was a bit confused about the whole challenge mode bug thing, about like whether the calc was showing the correct stats and that sort of thing. So I had a quick discussion with Aphex earlier, and it turns out I can't read. So it looks like in some areas there's like a little note. Let me see. So no level shift based on difficulty, levels are as stated. So basically it looks like Aphex has sort of fixed the challenge mode glitch in some areas. So it's just a flat +0 boost instead. So the generic trainers here would be the same levels in normal and challenge mode, for instance, which means the stats are accurate, and also means Drayden's team is accurate as well to the levels. So he's not actually 4 levels lower, effectively. He is actually level 63, 64. So yeah, that was interesting to discover. This seems to be the case for quite a lot of gyms too, which is probably why the calc was a bit why I thought the calc was not consistent with the levels, because like Sharon's Munchlax was 1 level lower, but Berg's wasn't, and that sort of stuff. So yeah. So I think the calc already takes this into account anyway, but now we know that's the case. But yeah, I hadn't noticed that in the documents before, but yeah, after Aphex mentioned it, I had another look, and yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay, so first off we got Veteran Lucius. So I'm just get stream chat in place. Yes, I did earn my Nuzlocke license. That is true, Invoice, sort of, yeah. Well, I guess the advising would be later, but at the time of Blaze Black 2 I hadn't done Hoenn, so that was kind of my substitute. Okay, right, so the first team, the bunch of Eviolites, should be pretty easy to deal with. Let me just read my save a second. Okay, so my Love Disc is already at level 64, so I gotta watch out for that. What about Meganium? Could I just use this instead? Probably. I would ideally like to just one-shot all of the stuff on his team, so... That's not gonna work because the EV lights are too strong for me. Oh, this should be fine. I don't need to, like, worry too much about this, I don't think. I'm wondering if we might see a Dre BB2 Redux Shiny Lock stream with 16 Decimays open. Well, considering that the shiny rate on this game is a lot lower, it might actually be more feasible, but no, probably not. That runnable one seems crazy though, yeah, like, when you just, like, wipe after you get your shinies, probably. It's a cool idea, but it doesn't seem feasible at all. Okay, I need something for an experience soak as well. And to be fair, I could probably be Lapis for now. Yeah, exactly. It just seems like, I don't know, it's a bit of a waste of time, I feel like, but I mean, what challenge isn't, right? Okay, this should be fine. Are the bets later? Yeah, probably Gara. I'll do some predictions for Winona and Drayden. But we'll do the gym trainers first. I haven't touched Squirtle much. I've done it a few times, but yeah, it doesn't really interest me that much, to be honest. Yep, classic Artiboat. Hi Bug, welcome in. Okay, so I think we could just mostly one-shot these with Moonblast. Good start, misclicked again. You gotta show me something? Can I close that? Or is that iffy? That was a misclick. Hang on, let me just check. Would Moonblast have always killed there? Yeah, so if I hit the right move, then that would be fine. Yeah, I think it'd be more fun for me. That was just stupid. Yeah, that would have been fine if I hadn't misclicked. I am really not being virtuous this run, but no. Let me put this in the right place, because I normally put the second stab in the second slot and that sort of thing. Oh dear. Try that again. I know, yeah, my DS keeps crashing. 15 minutes in, I do made a mistake. Great start. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so Fracture should be one shot by this. Yeah, I suppose so, Kongi. Could be worse. Yeah, if there was like a chance Moonblast couldn't have killed, I may have reconsidered, but there was no risk there. Okay, so for Brava, I don't think we kill this in one hit, but it can't kill us in one hit either, so that's fine. You personally would never consider having forts. Same. I should teach Giga Drain to Meganium. Right, yes, its quad isn't the bug. That type change keeps throwing me off. Yeah, I've got the TM. I just keep forgetting to use it. Go live with Neo X. It would be fitting. I can't deny that. Okay, yeah. This might glare us. That was even faster. I'm surprised it even bothered then. Yeah, I think Neo X and Neo Y aren't particularly well liked, but I never played them myself. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? I suppose to be fair, a 60% chance, but... Oh, it's fine. Oh, dialogue changes too, huh? Good. Is that so? Damn, Neo X in the same category as Clover is impressive. Yes, I should Neo, good point. I believe back in the day, Neo XY were the only XY hacks available until Buffle made his ones. Oh, ATBP, nice. Okay, so attack or defense are my options. Let's see. So it's Veteran Rona or Veteran Jerry. I'm inclined to think Jerry might be the one of the two. Am I faster than these? It's not raining. I could light bulb. Faster one shot, yeah. Poison heal Venusaur? What? How does that work? In a game where Salazzle doesn't exist either. I guess you could use Soak. It doesn't. Okay, fair enough. Indeed, the Nuzlocke challenge. Welcome in midnight. Yeah, it's fine. I know which slot Moonblast is in now. Nothing happened. A bit too hot for me in voice, so I'm looking forward to it dropping again on Tuesday. I don't feel too bad right now, but I know my room's gonna like heat up to 29-30 degrees again later, and it's gonna be annoying. I can't wait till winter, then I can like stream and heat up my room for free. It'll be great. Well, not for free, but as a passive effect. Do I have fat fingers? I wouldn't say so. I think about normal size. Maybe a bit thinner, I'm not sure really. Yeah, Meganium's been pretty good. I've got lots of fairies in my box, which helps. I think I got 4? Which, funnily enough, none of them are like actually canon fairies, but I've got Meganium, Altaria, Rapidash, and Luvdisc off the top of my head. There is a lot. To be fair, I used the mouse. I had like a muscle memory thinking my Moonblast was in the second slot, so I just immediately touched it, and I was like, oh shit, it's Mega Drain. Okay, so we got a triple and a rotation. I imagine we'll do the rotation. It's mostly a combination of muscle memory and just me being an idiot. High prize. 4 difficult ROM hacks. This is not the Durano Gauntlet, but it's pretty close. This game has definitely been a gauntlet in its own right. Yeah, Midnight. In terms of actual fairies, oh, I've got a Zoom Mill as well. That one is actually a fairy. But it's a Calm Thick Pack variant, so it's not particularly useful. Okay, what have we got then? So, the rotation battle is Vetun Denai. That's probably what I want, because I don't really have good ice offense. I'm hoping I can just use Love Disc here. The good part about the challenge mode glitch being fixed in this room is that it means the trainers are all quite low level. That are a bit easier to sweep through. Yeah, so Love Disc out speeds and one-shots them all, so I can just do that, that's fine. Just as long as Love Disc isn't going to level up, because I need it for Drayden. But yeah, we're fine. I'm hoping so, Midnight, yeah. I'm definitely in a bit of a groove right now. But I guess we'll see how it goes. I'd like to finish this Redux run by the end of next Monday, I think. Because I've got my holiday, like, starting the Tuesday after next, so I'd love to have this run either, like, done or completed by then. But we'll have to see how it goes. I imagine the Elite Four is going to be difficult to plan for. And I'll start Run and Burn? Probably not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's next. I've really got a next game in mind at the moment. So one more time, it's the female fight one. Yeah, I got a little trip to Sweden planned, Vic. So that should be interesting. AC1 hacking? Ugh, God, I can't be arsed. Boring. Dark Rising? I would like to see Dark Rising first hand speed. Although I don't think I'd do that as a Nuzlocke. Wait, what? This isn't a white trainer. What? Did I not go up? I must have not gone up the floor. Oh, we're full of mistakes today, aren't we? Okay. This has a red card? Ugh. Why me? Okay. So I'm gonna Moonblast it, it's gonna red card me out, and it's gonna get Dragon Dance. Great. Good start. That is true, I would like to get Acqui October, but ugh. Ugh, it's so annoying. Fuck this gym. Okay. I mean, I can try to put it to sleep. But I might just miss. But, it's probably my best bet. Great. Okay. Probably fries, yeah. Huh? I mean, I'll take it, but that was quite weird. Oh, yeah. Natural Curia, you're right. Average trade stream. Run into trainer unintentionally. Trainer's harder than expected. Figure something out. I gotta go slower next time, repeat. I should add that as a command. There you go. Probably not in voice. I don't think that one's true. Well, same issue again. Great. Please go to sleep. Alright, Natural Curia again. Great. Okay, so from this range, do I kill with Draining? Yes. I think it's about 50%. I don't think it's guaranteed. We'll just blast. Honestly, I always forgot that was even a thing. It doesn't come up very often. Okay, I'll just blast it this time. I think it was multi-scale. Good tip. Okay, please don't bring out something awkward. Lapis, okay, I think that's fine. We have shell armor, so I don't think this can one-shot us. Avalanche it is. Oh, but it could flinch us. We're fine. I really could do with fixing this Lapis' learn set, yeah, it's not very good right now. Nah, there's a... I can get Ice Beam and I think Ice Shard, I just haven't changed it yet. Okay, well that was a fight I didn't remotely even have to do. Yeah. It's nice to have Ice Beam, but I don't actually have Lapis in my plan for Drayden. You think I would, but I don't know, I didn't really find use for it. Okay, let's try this again. Modding? Really, Nez? What makes you say that? Would you be in bed normally, I guess? Actually, what is your time zone? I don't think I know. Okay, I think we just outspeed in one shot with Moonblast here. Potential, okay. Well, that's, I think, 6 hours behind me. Yeah, one of the few rotation fights still in the game. I'm sure Daphne will probably pop in later. Unless she's busy, but yeah. Parasect is getting Lava Plume. Parasect is red, therefore it is a fire type. Juki spec, yeah. Do not put rotation battles in your ROM hack. I can't do it as well as the doc, but yeah. Wukong, yeah, Zep is on later, isn't he? Okay, I think with that, the path is open to Drayden. If I'm not mistaken, there is one. I think one of Sorciata's early hacks was that? Black 2 Kaiser, I think? E4 today? No, probably not. Okay, next up, is it Y2 Kaiser? I can't remember. I think it's Y2 Kaiser is all triples and Black 2 Kaiser is all rotations. It's not Kaiser within a SH hack, but yeah. Okay, I'll throw up a prediction for Winona now, because that's what we're going to do next. I will say, I don't have any planned sacks in Winona, but I haven't fully planned out the final turn, so there's a non-zero chance I may have to sack something to get past the last couple months. But hopefully we don't mind. I have an invoice, but I hope I never do. Oh, it's doubles and triples. Oh, wait. Oh, no, sorry, yeah. Okay. It's not Source's hack then, but there is a... I think there's an XY hack that's all rotations. Oh, really thick. That's annoying. I'm assuming it's your end, because nobody else has said anything. Have you tried, like, changing the quality from, like, auto to a fixed one? Oh, for sure, Teabag. Yeah, I can't stand triples. I've had to plan a lot of them for this hack, and it's a bit irritating. Okay, let me get my team together for Winona then. Do I need to, like... I don't think so. Higher quality? Oh, high quality? I guess. I hope there's higher quality too, though. That's good. Okay, so we need Zeb Striker and Pheasant. Roserade, King Clang. Lantern and Rhyperia is the plan. Thank you, Invoice. Tag battles only? Oh, god. That's fair tonight. At least you can actually predict what's going to happen. I guess triples are probably better than rotation at least, but that's about it. Unphase on? Something like that? Welcome in, Meiji. Oh yeah, so Winona is another case where the area has had the bug kind of fixed, so her levels are accurate to the stats and stuff. It's probably the case for most of the big bosses, to be fair. Yeah, that's fair, Midnight. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, or whatever. I like it, Llama? I have to be a bit more Francais after all. Okay, so I need to teach Wild Charge to King Clang, I know that much. You love triples, Gongi? How awful. So I want to get rid of Spark here. And I think I also need to give Volt Switch to Zeb Striker. Probably instead of 5 horsepower. Because that's not going to be any good in this fight anyways. Thankfully Royal Sapphire only at worst has doubles, so we should be safe. Well, I guess you have a lot of options, but it's just so much to keep track of, I don't like it. Alright, Can I talk about Morphin Emerald for a sec? I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest. Do I want Fly? Yeah, there are no words to describe it. Yeah, I'll give it a Fly for now, I think. Oh, and that's one gets Tail Glow. I mean, I can't use it, but cool. Using animal noises? Nah, not very good at that sort of stuff. Okay, so I want to keep Unfeathered at 63 deliberately. That'll fine. Let me just check through this plan sec, so I have Nuzzle on Substrike already, I think. Roserade probably won't be attacking this fight. King Clang, I think it's fine. Lantern, I should probably teach it Thunderbolt, but aside from that, it's fine. And I want to teach Rhyperia a couple of moves as well. So that and Smackdown for Rhyperior should be fine. And also Thunderbolt for Lantern. Just in case we need it for whatever reason. Hi Val, welcome in. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, I don't have specific items for these actually, so I probably should just do that. Okay, so Substriker, I think I want to add a magnet to it. Actually, no, do I? Or do I want a Cherry Berry? Probably Cherry, actually, yeah, because I need to swap it in on a Thunder later. M? What about M? Alright. How many stitches do I have now? 6. Okay. Natural IQ and talent. I wouldn't say necessarily. I mean, you'll probably eventually get it just by... what's the word? Just by doing it over and over. It probably helps for lower attempt counts, but it's probably not essential. Do I use the citrus on Roserade? Yeah, I may as well, because we get, once we get the Human out, we can just buy them, so... This is the last time they're remotely limited, I think. What did I want Latin for again? I should do... I probably don't want to have Lantern recover too much HP, so like... I'm not showing items for those, but I don't really know what helps. I might throw Citrus onto Rhyperior. Okay, and then for Unpheasant, I don't think I need to do anything in particular. I'll just throw a Silk Scarf on it, just in case I need to, like, use Boom Burst or whatever. I think it should be fine. I might should probably help somewhat, just to think of plans on that, yeah. I don't know, Nuzlocking is partially a knowledge test, partially using that knowledge in ways to get through stuff. Or whatever, I don't really know. I'm sure someone else can probably think of a better way to sum it up than me. Okay. I think we're good to go. I haven't planned out like the last couple turns, so I hope that works out fine. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And obviously there's also probably some luck factor involved when it comes to getting encounters and that. Because, I mean, I'm sure it's generally possible to think of solutions with most encounters, but at the same time, if you get better encounters, you're going to have an easier time. And time, yes, actual time does help as well. Not this has this next one. Okay, there's Winona. Hopefully this is not the last fight we do.
Les M2 dance, holy moly, one whole decade Les M2 dance.
Dream, thank you for the 10 years. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Is that my first 10-month sub? I think it might be, actually. I guess that adds up, yeah. I think 29th of September is when I got affiliate. And when I did the Baby of Blue Elite 4. I'll try my best, Vic. Yeah, I want my Altaria to get the badges for me. In the next fight, at least. Welcome in, Ultimatum. Thank you. God, I'm a little bit nervous about this fight, but I think it's okay. Let me just load up the calc properly. I just hope the Rotom I get from this is worth it. Oh, wrong fight. Ah, her normal mode team has a Noctowl. Cool. True, yeah, Tom Poppy also has it. You reckon, Dream? I guess I've got quite a few hacks under my belt now, which is cool. Unless you mean in terms of streaming, I don't know really, but yeah, it's been a fun almost year. Well, both? Yeah, I suppose. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, true. I suppose, I mean... Yeah, I didn't really, I mean, I started off with no mic at all, really, didn't I? And then I kind of brought it in a bit later. Sometimes llama, sometimes. Okay, I should probably stop stalling. Okay, let's do it. I am Winona from Fortree City. I'm a gym leader from Hoenn. I am known as the bird Pokemon user who soars throughout the world. If possible, would you be willing to have a battle with me? I was hoping to train a bit here, but the trainers have moved to the Pokemon Ball tournament. Still, we can make use of the building's battle features, like a sprinkler apparently. Let's try it out. So the funny thing is, that was Quordon's cry, not Altaria's. I think that's an error in the script. Witness the elephant choreography of my Pokemon and I. Even in rain, we saw, yeah, sprinklers, apparently, mini. Okay. Thanks for closing Predict, Kongi. Okay, yeah, so this is a double battle in Permanent Rain. You can overwrite the rain, but we're not going to in this fight. Okay, so turn 1. We know from the Skylar fight that Earthquake actually sees the singles damage to do this. However, my Substriker at the moment doesn't see a kill with Earthquake, just about. And Pheasant, on the other hand, does see kills with Hurricane and Thunder. And Mantine also sees a kill with Hydro Pump. The AI does see the rain boost. Hi Coffee, welcome in. From my understanding, the AI does not see the jam boost, I think. However, besides that, Thunder also has special AI where it gets a +1 score if it is raining. So I know for sure it's going to go Thunder this turn, anyway. Okay, so turn 1, what we're going to do is Zebstrika is going to nuzzle into Mantine to break the Wackenberry. And Pheasant is going to detect to block the 2 moves incoming. Okay. That's Hydro Pump gone. The reason we're 63 is because otherwise Dragonite doesn't see the kill on Pheasant with Thunder, I think. Perfect, okay. Okay, so turn 2. It's the same thing again. Dragonite is going to see Thunder on Unpheasant. Mantine will also see Hydro Pump on Unpheasant, but it won't get a chance to attack. This turn, we go Wild Charge into Mantine. That will get the kill to that. And then Unpheasant is going to swap into Roserade. So that should take out Mantine. Then it should be Thunder again. That's not Thunder. What the hell? Okay, well, that's not good. Why was that not... So maybe it does see gem damage? I think it does Fick, yeah, that would make sense. Rose Raid isn't a big loss, it sucked anyway, but... what do I do now? Hold on. Yeah, so I mean, Hurricane does see the damage, it's just, I thought... I don't know, maybe it does see with the gem, and I thought it did for some reason. But I don't know where I got that from. Okay, let me see then. So, Altaria is next for Substriker. It is also next for Lantern, so I might be able to still get away with this. I'm gonna have to adjust my plan a bit there. We'll go Lantern next. Okay, so I think at this point they should both see Earthquake. Dragonite will see highest damage Earthquake on both Pokemon. But I guess it could also Thunder again, actually, so we'll see how that goes. Altaria will be... what's the word? Incentivized to use Earthquake because its partner is Dragonite, and this is a tag battle, so Earthquake gets a +2 when its partner is Flying type, I believe. We're going to Volt Switch into Dragonite to break the multi-scale there, and then I am going to swap into Unpheasant here. I just really hope it goes Earthquake here, but... Okay, so that breaks multi-scale, and we're going to go into Klinklang this turn. Okay, good. Now it goes Icy Wind. Okay. This means AI is all over the place, I swear. Okay, so Klinklang is already slower than these two anyway, so that doesn't really matter. I'm assuming Unpheasant probably baits kills from both of them at this point. Like, it definitely baits from Dragonite. On Altaria, I'm not sure if it does. But we're going to attack into Altaria this turn anyway, so with any luck, we'll just kill it. Let's try this. Okay, that is fine, I think. Yeah, I went Hurricane again. I guess at this point Hurricane definitely kills. Okay, good. I think this brings in the Rotom next. Okay, so at this point we're probably looking at Thunder and Hurricane. If this does actually see gems, then I might be in trouble, because Thunder... Well, with the gem, it doesn't quite see kill. Oh, it does. Right, that could be a problem, actually. I don't know why I thought it didn't see gems. I could have sworn there was something like that before that made me think that was the case, but maybe not. Right, okay, so... Yeah, maybe the gem thing. I don't know where I got that from. It is weird though, yeah. Okay, right, well, if I do here then. Because it's just like, if this does happen to Thunder into my... The Rotom Thunders in my Klinklang slot, I am kind of stuck. I wonder if I should bring in my Pyria here. It does see gems, okay. When the hell did I get that from then? Oh. I guess it's gonna have to be a steer. Okay, I think to be on the safe side then, we'll swap Klinklang out to Rhyperior. And I'm gonna swap Unpheasant out to Zeb Striker. Yeah, possibly Midnight, I guess that might be it. Okay, we do have a Cherry Berry. Right, okay. No idea? Okay. We'll remember that for the future. Okay, now what now? Okay, so presumably Dragonite's gonna Earthquake this turn. Rhyperior doesn't take that much damage from that, so that's fine. So I probably want to go back into Unpheasant again. However, if Rotom attacks into Zeb Striker, it is going to go for Thunder this turn. But Lantern won't take Earthquake as well, so... But it still hasn't actually used a move, Rotom, so I can't... It hasn't attacked, so the Electric Gem's still there. Does this see kill on Zeb Striker? No, it doesn't. What do I do here? Do I just Rock Slide? Let's see, so the options here are... Yeah, I'm almost certain Dragonite is going to go Earthquake this turn. But I don't know what Rotom's going to do. It could use Air Slash into the Rhyperior slot, or it could Thunder into my Zeb Striker slot. And I have nothing that can survive both, I don't think. Do I just throw out Unpheasant here and hope for the best? To be fair, Rhyperior, I think that currently has Levitate being seen too, which doesn't help. Yeah, Earthquake plus Thunder, I think, is the most likely thing. So I don't have anything that can really survive that combination. Klinklang dies to a Electric Gem Thunder from Rotom. Like, it's minimum 160. I think I just have to throw in Pheasant for the best. So we're gonna Volt Switch into Dragonite again, because Rotom has Motor Drive. Okay, this might be the end for poor old Unpheasant, but we'll see. Okay, there's the Earthquake. Electro Web. Ooh, okay, but that probably still kills. A little unexpected, but yeah. Alright, see you, Dove. Good, Rock Slide hit both. I didn't quite get the kill. Okay, what's my options here then? So Rotom is 130 speed. Dragonite's 134. Rhyperior is definitely slower. Klinklang is slower than both. So is Lantern. Zeb Striker is faster. So I can do Zeb Striker and then somehow use that to manipulate stuff. The Pokemon left are Pelipper and Drifloon. Hi Burke, I am, yeah, and it's gone a bit pear-shaped. Yeah, Zeb Striker should kill Dragonite from this range. Alternatively, I could use Wild Charge and Dragonite, and then I think Substriker should survive this turn, but I might get Electro Whipped. You get a Rotom Pori. Yeah, it's basically a free encounter, but I guess I've now traded 2 for 1, so we'll have to see how that goes. Rotom better be damn good. Due to my AI mistake at the start. Okay. Okay, so what are my options here then? What can Rotom do into my Substriker this turn? It can Thunder. But as long as it doesn't crit, it doesn't kill me. And I guess the gem's been used now, so it does even less damage. So yeah, it quite makes sense to kill Dragonite. And then kill Rotom. So if we do this, I think. Okay, that should be fine. I'm quite glad I brought Hyperia now. Yeah, Hyperia's special defense isn't that great. Okay, we got Petapart, and we got Drifloon. So Pelipper dies to Wild Charge, that's pretty easy. Or I could also Volt Switch here. Drifblim is not currently burnt, so that isn't quite right. It can't kill me this turn. There's a pretty high chance it just protects. So it's probably in my favour to use Wild Charge this turn and try and attack Drifblim. Because Drifblim cannot kill Rhyperior this turn either, I don't think. Yeah, okay. I want to go Smackdown into Drifblim, and I want to Wild Charge Pelipper. Wild Charge does not cause recoil in Redux. Okay, it did go Protect. Which means we're going to have to deal with Flame, whatchamacallit, Flare Boost. Okay. So, one Pokemon left. Now, what is this thing going to do? I'm assuming it does see the Flare Boost. So, it does not see Kill on Rhyperior. It also doesn't see Kill on Zebstrika, actually. Apparently it doesn't kill either. Go figure. So I probably just want to do Smackdown plus Volt Switch. But a Klinkklang's probably more viable than Zebstrika is. So... yeah, okay. Yeah, so this might just attack with both, I think. So as long as Drifloon doesn't crit us, we should survive. Of course. Alright, this Rotom better be worth it. Oh, we got to use it in one fight. Cool. And now it just dies anyway. Okay. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I got punished by 2 deaths and then lost a 3rd because of the crit. Yeah, Stefan, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope the Journal Gauntlet was treating you well today. Fuck me? Fair enough. What happened? I saw you were quite late game, right? You were in the Pokemon Mansion, I saw, so I guess you did blame on Giovanni. How's it going? Welcome, Invaders. We are playing Blazeback 2 Redux here. We just did the Winona fight and made a massive mistake. So we've lost 3 Pokemon, but we are hopefully about to get our Rotom. Oh right, the Hyper Beam change. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Oh, did you wipe? Oh, sorry, Stefan, so unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with those ones. It's a bit of a weird one. The American Fates. Which fire was it? Was it Giovanni? Or, Blaine? Yeah, the Fire Omega Hyper Beam isn't that, it just doesn't have a recharge turn. It's just really low accuracy, but very high power. Giovanni, right, okay, I see. Yeah, I've had that fight almost wreck me before too. And that was with a calc. Actually, no, it wasn't. Fire Omega didn't have a calc when I played it. It's like 50-60% accuracy or something. Yeah, it's quite low. But it's like 160 power, so if it hits really hard. Anyway, well, so much for these. I don't think these are any big losses. The Roserade was terrible anyway. Rhyperior kind of sucks, but we do have Aggron. And Pheasant is a shame because it does mean we lose a Detect Mon, but we are almost at the point of the game now where we get Protect anyways. But yeah. Rest in peace. Okay, so who died first? Roserade. Then Pheasant. Then Rhyperior to the core. Oh, it was Brave Nature Rhyperior too, I didn't notice that. That sucks. Welcome in, John. Yeah, I'm going alright, I think. Pretty much Burk, yeah. That's kind of how you have to treat it. So it's maybe not the most fun mechanic. Okay, let me resolve the prediction. Okay. Yep, she had our number a bit there. But all good. I'm not going to fight you again. Kinda, so yeah, I guess you can keep fighting her until you do the Tornado fight. Okay, I'll throw a predict for Drayden. I'm not intending to sack anything on his fight either, but you know what I'm like. Something probably will die. What do you mean, what the fuck? What's the problem? What else do I need to do here? So I want... where's my Blastoise? Actually, I probably shouldn't use Blastoise against Rotom. Yeah, I'm gonna get Rotom now. I'm just throwing the Predict up while I'm doing that. Oh, right, I'm sorry. What can I say? I like to control my own stuff. I'm not very good at having mods, clearly. My bad, my bad. It's a bit different. Like with, let's say Flagon, for instance, he doesn't really do any of the mod stuff by himself. Which is understandable, he's a bigger streamer and that. Whereas with me, I'm just like, oh, I'll just do it myself. I do forget shoutouts sometimes, but I kind of just assume that I need to do it myself. Oh, I need to do Edge. Let me catch Rotom first, and then I'll do that. Mods. In the meantime, I should probably get marbles up. Yeah, I'll snooze them in a second. I like to snooze them as late as I can just to get the maximum amount of time. But I'll do that in a sec. Okay, but now that we've beaten Winona, this room opens up. Room of requirement. I do require a Rotom right now. Or maybe a max revive. Where's the marbles? Yeah, I don't have any synchronized mons, so just gotta take what we get. And there it is. As well as a rock climb TM, which I guess you also can't get without Winona. I don't really know if that's any good though. I don't know, Llama, yeah. I've tried getting rid of like the at-raid and the title in the link, but it doesn't seem to do it. I think you just have to wait till it fades off. Yeah, 95 for some reason. To be fair, yeah, it's a pretty accurate rock move. Are you Llama? Okay. Yowie. Few fusion bolt effect. Okay. It does sound a bit Yowie-like, doesn't it? Okay, what can I weaken this with? I know, can you believe it? Yeah, it should resist Signal Beam, so that shouldn't kill. Oh yeah, its eyes are just wide open. That's interesting. I'll just paralyze it. No, I won't. Turn 5 mechanics, so I can do that. Probably not staffing. I need a custom sprite and stuff. Oh, it has pain split. Ugh, that's annoying. Oh, that did a ton. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that was a complete waste of time. I'll just try and catch it. I can always masterboard it, I guess, if I need to. True, yeah, that's probably why I've been there. That makes sense. Yeah, the Dark Pulse sound effect is really satisfying. I might come across an exploding Mon at some point, so I would prefer not to use it if I don't have to, but you never know. Although this way, I don't know. Because I don't know if I can attack it, so if I do, I'll probably just pain split up again. I'm not using Moonblast. Okay, we're good. Okay, well, there's not many options for this one. We can call it Tom, I guess. Ro. This Tom. Rot. Tom. Rot. It could be Rom. Actually, yeah, that would work. Not Room, but Rom could work. Rot. Well, you need to catch a still pro, yeah. I don't mind cutting out stuff in the middle, so you could cut out the TO in the middle. Motor could work, we haven't done reverse so far. I think Rot is winning, just about. I guess I'll do that. Is this going to be rot? Let's have a look. It is... Careful. Not amazing. Let's have a look at the IVs as well. Wait, what? Why is this Castelia Gardens? Well, it's still gonna be. It's still an amazing defensive typing, but that doesn't seem right to me. Is that a bug? I thought this was supposed to be shopping mall. I'm confused. Oh. Maybe, yeah, I thought... Huh. I guess that might be it, yeah. Because I thought the whole point of this encounter was that it was a free encounter. Good. I might ask him just to check. I hope it's a free encounter, otherwise that was a complete waste of time. Garbage. Yeah, tell you it wasn't worth it. Oh well. Never mind, it might still be useful for some stuff. Free special attack IV is not great. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh well, it was my mistake. I probably would just count some more, yeah. Because it does feel quite shit otherwise. I haven't yet gone, I'm going to do so in a second. I think so, Stefan, yeah, but it did import my Rapidash's play rep as submission. So I might not quite understand it. Yeah, true. It's still a plus defensive, so it could be worse. It could be worse. It's almost min special attack, but it could be worse. Okay, let me get models up. But I take ad break. Yeah, there's a few replace moves. There's me trying to visit the sub. Well, can't subscribe to myself. Well, actually, no, I am subscribed to myself, I guess. I'm gonna ignore the other meaning. Yeah, I best. Hi, Morgan. Challenge impossible. With your time zone, Morgan, I'm not surprised. Welcome in. Yeah, there's quite a few of them now just, like, replaced. Okay, I'll leave you here. Exclamation mark play if you want to join, and I will be back in a few minutes. Welcome in, Waddle. Thank you. Okay, back. Congrats on the win, Baz. Very nice. Okay, I checked with Apex and he said Rotom is supposed to be a unique encounter, so all good. So, I don't know how useful it'll be, but we'll see. Okay, where's my OBS? Team UK? Good. Love to see it. I did okay, I just dropped him a DM while I was on break. See you soon, Llama. Bye-bye. Unfortunately, you don't win anything, Baz, but... except for the glory. Those pass in Gen 9 use a Thunderstone, Pinky. The only way to evolve it nowadays. Cool, okay. Luckily... for God's sake. Yes. Yeah, same with Magaton. Reasonable, but nah, it doesn't work for evolutions. There's no area-based, like, evolutions anymore. Okay, lucky it's just a few poisons, so this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, am I -1? Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, actually, could that? Unaware Quagsire will actually have some use here. It'd have more use if I actually had a ground move, but never mind. I did quite like some of the Sword and Shield DLCs, yeah. I don't know if I'd say I prefer the SV DLCs to the main game, but they were both quite fun. That is true, Morgan, yeah. Eventually, maybe I'll do something. Oh yeah, I haven't had much reason to play Scarfly, but when I have played it on the Switch too, it has been quite nice. I've only really done like a couple of the 7-star raids on it, but it's pretty cool. Like, yeah, I was thinking actually, when I get around to doing the Hate Lock, I am wondering if maybe it's worth me getting a capture card and doing Scarfly with the Switch 2 instead. Like, I will have to grind manually, which is the downside, but it's probably a much more fun gameplay experience compared to even playing it on emulator, because that still lags quite a bit. God, stop critting me. Sure, yeah. We can hit ourselves even more. Okay, there we go. Because Dream mentioned about Scarfly on Switch 2, and I said that like it might be cool to play the Scarfly portion of it with Switch 2. Unless I do just end at Ultra Moon, which I could, but what's the fun in that? I'm sure as long as I get past Ultra Moon, it should be fairly smooth sailing anyway. I hope. The Nuzlocke challenge is way too hard for you. Come on, Pinky, you've done some pretty hard stuff yourself. I can't claim to have beaten Watson in one of them. Okay, I think... True, BDSP could be a bit awkward, yeah. I think I'll be fine now. Oh, wait, I didn't increase my death count. I forgot to do the on-screen one. Whoops, not that many. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I saw you say that in Gongi's Discord, Morgan. It's a pretty interesting idea, actually. That could be quite cool. I don't get any game that gives you 215 encounters, never mind deaths. Yeah, okay, 14, that's right. This death box is becoming quite large. The nuclear waste lock is a good way to call it. Okay, luckily none of our team that we lost on Winona is necessary for Drayden, so that helps. Is that where it ends? Yeah, okay. Do I need that? Okay, so for Drayden, I want Altaria, who is absolutely crucial in this fight. It's very, very good. Gothitelle, love this. Crobat. Then Rapidash and Meganium are going to bring us back up. You'd think Ice types would be more useful, but like, there's not that many quad weak Ice Mons in this fight anyway, and the ones that are tend to have Yashi Berries. So it's kind of hard to get use out of them. Thanks for the curse, Garo. Do I need to learn any moves for this one? Probably a couple. Yes, I need to get Break and Swipe, that's quite important. Whatever, I'll fly on my dead bird again. Okay, so I need Break and Swipe for my Altaria. Over Feather Dance. Yeah, I did say that at midnight, that is true. And as it turns out, I didn't really need them. But still, yeah, when I was trying to like figure out how to deal with Benga's Garchomp, that was a bit painful. Okay, I don't think I need anything else for Gothitelle. Goth gets Ally Switch. That might be useful in a pinch. Well, honestly, like, anything that isn't Thunderbolt could probably be better. Helping Hand, maybe? By level 60? Oh god. Ice, is it Punch? Oh yeah, Punch you said, true. Like, I'm not intending to use Gothitelle for anything other than Fake Out here, but it might be worth me doing something. Let's do that. Okay, so that's fine, that's fine. Oh yeah, Zeb Strikers is pretty crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I was the same. I was like, what the hell? But it has been better than I thought it would be, to be fair. Just the fact it's ridiculously fast compared to lots of mons makes it quite helpful. Do I need anything else for Crobat? Maybe not. I might give it Hypnosis just in case we end up in a really tight spot. I want Acrobatics and Newton for it, I think. Yeah, it seems at least for electric weak commands, it does seem to do the trick. Just about. Is my Rapidash already fine? Oh, it gets Charm, that's interesting. That's probably more helpful than High Horsepower for now. Horse Sunday? Happy Horse Sunday, Morgan. Yeah, and I think Meganium is fine as it is. Okay, back into the grave with you, Furo. And let's bring up the game. And we want to bring everything up to 64. Perish Song is cool, but I don't have room for it. Also, I guess losing Unpheasant meant I've lost my only Detectmon, I think. Or Protect, so I hope I can figure out a Tantalizer plan that doesn't rely on it. That kind of sucks. White Guard is cool, but I don't think that's likely to come up in this fight. I haven't got Rage Powder either, to be fair. Will follow me, aside from Blastoise, so I don't know how feasible that is. Then he didn't get a Fungus because I kept forgetting it was a thing. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. I guess I do get a chance to get it. Yeah, it's on some of the Pokeballs there, isn't it? That is a very good point. That might be worth looking at. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome in. No condition perish. Okay, I think this should be good. So we got a few emergency buttons just in case something goes really pear-shaped. Actually, I can teach it Psychic, actually. I don't need Side Shock anymore. We have the TM. Match off work, welcome in, K-Dog. That's good. Love a good time off work. Basically Midnight. Tantalizer have a Mr. Mime that keeps spamming Aura Spear. Because it doesn't have a Psychic or Fairy move, I think. Or maybe it does have Dazzling, I can't recall, but... I don't know, but you can somehow use Rage Powder to bait that Mr. Mime into firing Aura Spears off into it, which doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, that might be a good shout. Sometimes you have to tap out when the Lyric Cry plays because the stream gets a little too scary. Maybe I should turn it into like G major or something. We'll see how scary it is then. There's like videos of YouTube on YouTube where it's like song in G major are always quite funny. Okay, I think this is fine. And I want to edge them all to 65. But yeah, I had a bit of a strange issue. So when I was putting out my mods off stream, I evolved my Carablast. Oh, hello, Raid. Hi, David. Thanks for the raid, appreciate it. How was, what were you doing, actually? Was it the Journal Gauntlet? No. Fire Red Deluxe. Fire Red Deluxe. I have no idea what Fire Red Deluxe is. But welcome in. Hope stream was good. Sorry, what was I saying? Well, they are the Psychic Leaders of Midnight, yeah. It's just, Apex has a habit of not sometimes putting the stab move on a Pokemon, and you can kind of abuse that. Stream's been fine. We had a bit of a disastrous Winona, but we did beat her at least. Although we lost 3 mons in the process, which kind of sucks. And we didn't get a particularly great Rotom for our treble, but it's fine. And now we got Drayden, so we'll see how that goes. Difficulty hack on the medium level, okay. That sounds pretty cool. We do need more of those, I feel like. Cool, hope you had fun with it. Yes, I need to import an edge. Yes, that's right, that's what I was saying. So, I evolved my Carablast off stream, and then it had Overcoat as the ability as an Escavalier, and I was like, what? What happened? So I thought at first it was a bug of some sort. So I went and caught a few Carablasts and evolved them, and then it did keep no guard. So I guess when I edited Carablast's nickname in PK Hex, it must have somehow set its ability to the hidden slot or something. I don't know. I just corrected it myself afterwards, but it was quite weird. I don't really know how that happened. So I guess something to be aware of if we have to change nicknames in PK Hex again in the future. That would be my guess, Vic, yeah. It's just kind of weird, because I use PK hacks, which I thought normally doesn't have that issue. So I don't know how that happens. It's quite odd. Early game def is high, you need Magnemite, otherwise Brock is impossible. I was wondering if that even is medium difficulty with that. Weird. Excuse me. Yep, we gotta deal with Latias. That's fun. Okay, I think we're ready to go then. Let me just drop everything in the PC and back, just in case. I meant to move this back in this box. Yeah, if all goes well in this fight, I won't actually need to use Rapidash or Meganium, but that probably won't be the case, so we'll see. Okay, so all done, all one experience. Lovely. Okay, let's go meet our doom. Sorry, America. Meanwhile, Blue Kaiser blocked you, yeah. Cool, Nez. Okay, I think we're ready to go then. The predict has already ended, right? So that's fine. Has it really been 30 minutes since I put that up? I went quickly. So yeah, I have a rough plan with this. However, there's a lot of variation in what moves could be used by things, so I don't know for sure how this is going to go. It's really hard to bait stuff on the first thing because both Latias and Charizard have a lot of weakish moves. I think we should be okay regardless, but there will probably be parts of this we need to play by ear. Or by sight, I guess. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I am the Oppelucid Pokemon Gym Leader Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to develop in the city. As a trainer, I have simply been pursuing greater strength. But what I'm searching for now is a young trainer who could show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future, the way Iris has? Alright, 7th Gym Leader. Yeah, it's another double. Okay, so here we are. So Drayden leads with a Latias and a Charizard, so that's fun. We don't hit any specific moves here, basically. So if I show you the learn set, Latias has OSP, Thunderbolt, and Dragon Pulse. Altaria takes very little damage from all of those. Gothitelle, not quite as much, but not a huge amount. Then Charizard has like Shadow Claw, Fire Lash, Dragon Claw, Rock Slide, which doesn't do too much to us, but does always have a crit risk, which kind of sucks. Sorry, boys, I can't test out right now. Very busy. Yeah, I don't mind doubles too much, but they're still a bit of a pain. Okay, so first turn, what we are going to do is we're going to Moonblast Latias to get a bit of chip on it. And then we're going to fake out Charizard. Latias does have Tailwind, but because both of our mons are slower than their mons, I think it's very unlikely to use it, so we don't need to worry about that at the moment. Becky, you're welcome in. Good to see you. So, yeah, fake out into Charizard. Mac. Okay, so that's going to go into Croc, which is fine, I think. And then this chips Latias by about 55% or so. Yeah, Solaris, this fight changed a lot throughout versions. Okay, turn 2. So now, I still don't know which slot is going to attack into which, I think. Actually, maybe I do at this point. Let's have a look. I don't know. Okay. So Altaria will attract either... the Altaria slot will attract OSP and Thunderbolt or Shadow Claw. Ideally, we don't get paralyzed or crit. The Gothitelle slot will attract Dragon Claw, I think, or Dragon Pulse. It could also Shadow Claw, I think, because of the high crit AI, but it's not too likely. Turn 2, what we're going to do is we're going to set Tailwind here. And then we're going to swap in Love Disc into this slot. So, assuming that it's both fairy moves, Love Disc won't take any damage on this switch-in. Okay, so that's into Altaria, which is ideal. I'd rather not Thunderbolt because of the paralysis chance. Okay, that's into Altaria too, so that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, it's Fire Dragon in this one. Okay, Tailwind is up. So at this point, Latias is going to try and Tailwind as well, because now it's slower than us, and that incentivizes the AI to do it. However, because we chipped it, we can take it out this turn. So first we are going to... what am I going to do next? Okay, Altaria is going to Moonblast into Charizard. We don't quite want to kill Charizard yet, so we don't want to Dragon Pulse it, although that also doesn't quite kill it anyways. Charizard's moveset isn't too threatening, I think, as long as we don't get like Shadow Claw crit or something. Love Disc doesn't really care about the moves it has. Love Disc is going to Moonblast into Latias to take that out. So we don't have to worry about Tailwind. Yeah. This does feel very Drano Love Disc, even if it wasn't me specifically. I think it is the same one from Red Black, though. It does fine Fire Lash, really? That's a bit worrying. Okay, so this won't take out Charizard, but it does chip it better. I would Break and Swipe, but because of Defiance, we can't do that. Okay, don't crit me. Okay, that's fine. That activates our Citrus. I think it may have worked, yeah. I can't remember why it changed. Honestly, I wonder if it was specifically for this fight, because I thought about using Snarl, but then I would have activated Defiance, so I couldn't. Okay, yeah, so that guarantees brings in Haxorus, because both Altaria and Love Disc bait it due to its cross poison. And now this turn, Love Disc with the Expert Belt outright kills Haxorus, so we can do that. And then Dragon Pulse is enough to take out Charizard with all the chip it's taken. I think it's 65, yeah. Okay, so we're going to Dragon Pulse into Zard, and we're going to Moonblast into Haxorus, and that should take out both of those this turn. That would have set Gongi, yeah. I guess that is a good point, I didn't think about that. That would have been a risk. But maybe I should have gone for something else. Okay, so that's Haxorus obliterated by the little fish. And then Dragon Pulse into Zard. Yeah, you could definitely go Levitate, for sure. Okay, they're shipping out Flygon and Sceptile. Okay, so what have we got this turn in? Okay, so now Sceptile sees kill into Love Disc with Leaf Blade. So that one is guaranteed, I believe. Altaria's at 112 HP, isn't it? So yeah, Sceptile doesn't do any damage there. Flygon, Life Orb isn't seen by the AI, so we ignore that. Doesn't see any kills into either. I was hoping it would see Giga Drain, but because Love Disc took no damage, it doesn't. So what we are going to do this turn is... we're going to Break and Swipe with Altaria. Where am I in my plan? I've lost track of it. So Break and Swipe will break the Sash and also lower the attack of both of them. Love Disc is going to... What is Love Disc going to do, actually? I have to switch out, yeah, because of Step Belt. So Love Disc switches out into Crobat this turn. Gongi, yeah. I think I do have a pretty good box for this fight. Okay, so big Sash and stuff. Leaf Blade into Crobat, this will do nothing because it's quad resisted. Just obey him, boys, yeah. Okay, it did go Giga Drain, so that's really good. It could have gone Quiver Dance there. But that helps a lot, actually. Okay, but Tailwind does end there. However, actually, does Flygon have any kill on Altaria at this point? Yeah, so Septile is kind of harmless towards Altaria, actually, so we don't really need to worry about that one. And Crobat, because Flygon is a bug type in this game, we can just take it out. So we reset Tailwind. Crobat, who is faster than both of these, it's not actually Light Ball, it's Light Ball. I just changed it for the calc. Acrobatics into Flygon, which should kill it from this range, I believe. Because bug type. So, I've got to take out Flygon first because otherwise I might Quiver Dance. Sceptile could do anything, but it's unlikely to be an issue regardless of what it does. Okay, Tailwind is back up. Right, that brings in Salamence. So, what do we do this turn? So I could easily take out Salamence now, but the problem is I have to rely on Super Fang, which isn't super ideal, because it's 90% accuracy. But yeah, Flygon's Lightbulb. Okay, since we're -1 now, we do about 31%. Altaria does about 60, so we don't quite do enough damage. But we should be fine. If I get the Super Fang off, then I just win. Yeah, the Haxorus is really strong. You've got to take it out quickly. I think I can risk the 50%, so we'll do the 90%. So we'll do Moonblast and Super Fang into Salamence. Ideally this hits. Okay, good. Nice one, Crobat. That does 50%, and then Moonblast does the remaining 50. It will invoice, yeah. I think Redux V2 will as well. Yep, so that's Demence down. Damn, up to 66. Okay, Dragon Claw should do... I think even if it crits, it doesn't kill. Actually, maybe it does. But we're fine, we're fine. We are still faster because of Tailwind, and then we just Acrobatics into Sceptile, and that's it. So, that actually went pretty straightforward. We did risk a crit and a 10% there, so that wasn't riskless. But, all good. Cool, and that's 7 badges. For sure, invoice, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Thanks, chat, appreciate it. Oh, okay, right, so with that, the cap goes to 68, I believe. And we go to 8 badges. Oh, no, we don't. We go to 7 badges. Getting ahead of myself. You bet the house on Teplas. Glad to have Roxas. Yeah, true, we got the plasma stuff now, haven't we? Dragon Claw. That gives us a nice offense for our Dragonite. Welcome into habits. Yeah, sorry, you just missed it. No, yeah, true, yeah, Marlin's a never-rain team. Marlin's kind of cool, a bit of a weird character. But yeah. Rip you, Bozo. This isn't here, is he? Right, so I haven't got any other plans. Any other fights planned, so we'll have to calc anything else now that we have. Oh, Susan's been sick. Oh, probably, yeah, makes sense. I think he did say he got sick after he came back from the thing he went to. I would love to throw a Palmol Groudon against Marlin, but probably can't do that. That's fair, David, yeah, that confused me a lot the other way around when I was playing Unbound. Okay, yep, Sesh. Yeah, it's a pretty cool emote. I wonder why it exists. I guess there's a lot of stuff on the internet that just exists for some unknown reason, so it's not too surprising. Instead of Marlon, it's Mel. Yeah, maybe. I guess there's no normal type gym, so it could work. Yeah, Silver. Bit of an ice nuke. I guess this fight coming up will take place in Numio City. Goodness gracious. I didn't know Getsus was in Legends Arc. There isn't, is it? Oh, you're right, yeah, Sharon. Ignore me. It's so long ago, I forgot. That's how you know we're in late game. I don't think so, Burke. I'm not sure. You probably could with like a bunch of custom code and that, but it wouldn't be easy. I'm sure Legends EA will be fine on Switch 2, to be fair, but Switch 1 maybe. Alright, Mr. Cold person. But yeah, I guess I just blocked a normal gym out of my head. Okay, so what have we got now then? We've got a few Plasma Grunts, Zinzolin, and then there's the Shadow Triad guy. Pretty much Vic, yeah, is a bit of a pain. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything amazing. Okay, so what have we got next then? So we're in Marlin Split now. So straight away we have, thankfully not a Moody Glary, so that's nice. I sure wish I had a fighting type for this one. Maybe I could just use Darmanitan. When in doubt, just throw the nuke at it. Just play Cassette Beast? Good work, good work. Yeah, very chilly soundtrack here. I don't have a life orb at the moment, do I? No. Animus. They don't update the Rami region? That's weird. Is it stored in like 2 places or something? That's odd. I assume you're trying to show the actual health on screen. Ugh, that's a pain. That must be quite annoying to code around. Good luck, I guess. Oh yeah, you're a rock type. I don't know why I keep getting that. Can I use dig? Not dog. Right, Garbodor does have Aftermath, we need to watch out for that. Doesn't Darmanitan learn a couple fighting moves? Okay, right. You can't find it, though. Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a right pain. I can't say I know how to fix it, but I wish you the best of luck with it. Alright, so flame wheel, dog. Clearly, we are faster, that's fine. Okay, then we got these two. Blitz, Garbodor. I think even with the recoil and Aftermath, that should be fine, so that's not a problem. And then I should be able to figure out the fuck somehow. Nah, it doesn't get V-Creatiness, sadly. It might in the future. It's quite minor. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. Oh, I better get this experience share out again. Honestly, I feel like I haven't actually used Darmanitan that much, but it's been pretty good. as a general cleanup mon. E-create? Yeah, I guess it could be a 1-1. Basically love it. The easiest way to sort of get through doubles is to look at what... If you can bait kills off Pokemon, that helps a lot. Because otherwise it's kind of random which target they go for. But if they see a kill on a Pokemon, they're guaranteed to go for that Pokemon. And the other tip is, like, if you can try and make it so they are guaranteed to send out the same Pokemon, because they look at both slots to see what to switch in next. If you can make it so those align, so both mons attract the same mon, that can help a lot with planning. And then also if you have Protect and Detect and stuff, that helps a lot too. You can also bait moves by being pre-damaged or underleveled and some other stuff like that, so there's options. Okay. I'll just grab up for now. How much you've had in his Alpha Sapphire out of 95 mites, really? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's basically, they need to see a kill to be guaranteed to target something. Aju, never wipe, never make a mistake, conquer this evil game, you've got this. I think I've already made a few mistakes this stream, to be honest, but it's going okay. But I'll try my best. Probably shouldn't take it too fast at this stage, huh? Let's just take our Garbodo, we'll take a bunch of recoil, but that's fine. Right, okay, I probably can't take out much with this then. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay, because I will take... too much. Yeah, 67 recoil, I can't do that then. Now I'm kind of wishing I hadn't slapped the experience share on this. It's only $10. That's not too shabby, I guess. Okay, I should probably switch. So it's going for Shadow Punch, right? Yeah. I assume Goth survives a Shadow Punch. Yeah, okay. Means Fanship? I guess in the manner of speaking. Okay. Thing I've got. Who is next? Plasma going 586. Which is probably just going to be another Domanaton sweep, so that's fine. If I were to give any Paradox Pokemon a proper name... Oh goodness, I have no idea. I'm not good at that sort of questions. Those sorts of questions. I mean, you could call, like, Screamtail, like, Jiggly Boom or something. I don't know, really. I can't figure stuff like that on the spot. I'm sure chat's probably got you covered for that one. True, yeah, that could work, Burke. A pretty decent one, I'd say. Okay, what am I doing? Ooh, it does have effects board, I could say. I'm assuming Sheer Force doesn't cancel effects board somehow, does it? I could probably use Chandelier instead for this one. My favorite Jonas brother? I don't know. I barely know the Jonas brothers, I'm sorry. That's a tough one for me. You might need to ask someone else that one. Can I go for Aggron? Yes. I assume it's ID. It is a female trainer, right? No, it's not. This is someone else. I think that's fine. I could probably just switch to Altaria, so... You know, seeing a Plasma Gun with Matang reminds me of that, like, anime trailer, the Black and White 2 one. Because, I remember there was, like, some Plasma Guns with a Metagross and a Klinklang and some other stuff in that. It was, pretty wild. I love that trailer, though. It was so good. Daphne, you're welcome in. Good to see you. Gongi was looking for you earlier. They were saying they missed Daphne. Or something. Was it Gongi or was it someone else? I think it was Gongi. I don't know. But yeah, happy Sunday. Yeah, Burke, it was awesome. Probably one of my favourite trailers I've seen. It was Gongi, okay. Of course it was. Is this Dragon Mash? Head Smash. I think that's fine. Thankfully we're not a flying type. Just to check we are past it. I guess I would have killed it for crit, actually. Scary. It is Hustle Head Smash, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, no, mention Morgan. That is quite inaccurate, isn't it? I just haven't leveled it up yet, that's all. The problem with Rotom is that I don't have the other forms of the Calc, so I probably need to add them in somehow. Oops. Okay, so this guy should be the one with the grass types. Amogus. Okay, so Flame Post should just kill us one shot. Yeah. It's always nice when Pokemon we got like right at the start of the game are still popping off at this stage. Okay, let's check I do actually outspeed this. Yes, and there's no priority. Yes, there is a Sucker Punch. Okay. Let's go Crobat. Yeah, just about caught it. Okay, we went foul play, so I guess it would have been fine, but... Ivy sucker in a... Oh no, I don't know. Ugh, I've had enough of Sucker Punch. Okay, so Aggron rules this pretty well. That sucks, but it's fine, I think. I think this is a... Yep, 2-hit KO. Matt's Finance? I got no idea, Bori. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah. Okay, Sin's all in next. Heal up and see what we're dealing with here. Oh, tag. Oh, Gato, yeah. Multi-Academy Trust? I have no idea. I probably would need more context, but even with context, I don't think I'd understand. Okay, let's have a look then. What are we... So Zinzolin is 5 Pokemon, mostly Pale Team. I'm glad Aphex decided to keep the Drifblim I gave him in the original, because, like, even though it's not an Ice type, the design just looks so Drifblim-y. Okay, 59, is that right? Yeah, okay. Your top 3 favorite people are fighting. Who's fighting? Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, what have I got here then? Okay, so I can lay Stealth Block to get rid of that. Focus Sash. That's fair, Corey. Yeah, I can imagine it's a right pain in the neck. Do you want to start beef? Drama in the Nuzlocke chat? Right, okay, so I've got... I mean, what would this even use the second time around? I don't know. Does Blizzard have any special AI? Yes, it does. Okay, so it does actually have a +1. That's good to know. I mean, it's going to Blizzard the first time around, and then I am gonna... Then it's kind of random move-ish. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Can I outspeed Cryogonal? What about Chandelier? That definitely doesn't. Could I get Blaze Kick on Rapidash again? Or maybe Flame Thrower? If I get Blaze Kick back on Blaze Kick on us now. That brings in dies on one hit, that brings in Ball Rain. Ooh, I can probably bait into something. If only I had an Empoleon, that would have helped here. I do have Lantern actually. fetch on it. That would bring in Driftlim, who could Destiny Bomb me. He's not? Ow. That's so rude. You're gonna ruin Pidgey's motivation. Who's my top one? Good question. Okay, what can I use for Weavile? Agron? Yeah, Agron's fine. Okay, this fight is now, but I probably don't need to overthink it. It's serious? Oh, okay. Barking. What a love-hate relationship. Okay, Rapidash, Lantern, Agron. Where's Lantern? Then the other two don't really matter. I guess just in case I should bring something else. Probably just gonna attack. Okay, that should be fine. Question for people who played Redux: when did you do the leftovers fights? Was it like a Elite Four cap? Never. Okay, I guess that is also an option. To be fair. Yeah, I didn't know if lefties is worth it or not. That fight, the fact I'm assuming you don't get healed in between the fights either, so it looks ridiculously difficult. Welcome in, Colin. Slugma evolves at level 38. Right, yeah. I guess in normal mode you also don't get the extra levels. Yeah, that's a pretty scary fight. To be fair, you could use Black Sludge on Mungus, so... Interesting. Okay, I need to go get Blaze Cake for a second. Alright, we got the dead bird. Yeah, I guess whatever corner would make most sense since that is the equal cap anyways. I think the game would just crash work, to be honest. It's an interesting idea. Yeah, I would be surprised if Apex has actually done guarding to prevent that from happening. Oh, really? Oh wait, is it a triple in the original game? I assumed Apex had it. My mistake then, if not. It probably still does, to be fair. That could be interesting. So you would need... Actually, do you even need to do... Could you... If you could solo this first guy with one Pokemon, would that work? I'm kind of curious now. Because I reckon my Darmanitan could probably just knock all these out. Except maybe a Zoom Wheel, that could be tricky. Interesting. I might try that, just out of interest. But we'll do Zinzol later. Yeah, the levels are definitely quite a stark difference, so that helps. Is that our timing already? Christ, that was fast. Okay, we'll do ads first. Go, I guess. Well, that's true. You wouldn't know, Morgan. Add to a good time to play marbles. That's the main thing. Okay, let me get this up. Okay, exclamation mark join, blah blah blah. You know the drill. And I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, Virk. Right. We might try that. It sounds interesting.
It's a top 10 situation.
Okay, back. Nice and vile. Congrats. Right, what's my plan here? So, Rapidash, Lantern, Aggron. I'll give him all a few extra levels just in case. True Fick, very true. Alright. I love that this guy just complains about being cold the entire time. Okay, this fight should be pretty straightforward. Okay, Rapidash leads. Snow Warning, that's fine. What item did they even give Rapidash? Wide Lens for some reason. Oh, whatever. Blaze Kick kills. I love Blaze Kick Rapidash, fantastic addition. That should bring Cryogonal, for some reason I think it's Explosion. Cryogonal has a Light Clay, which is whatever. We outspeed and one-shot it. However, fire types don't outspeed it, so Rapidash came in quite handy here. I very much approve of the, oh no, wait, it is normal speed. Okay. Not bad then. Okay, then we go into Lantern. This is one of those store rain sets, but we have a Petra anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think this set was like a big thing in Gen 4 competitive, maybe? Got quite a bit of recovery, but it doesn't really do enough to be an issue for us here. Okay, then we have Drift Blim. This does have Destiny Bond, so I probably want to slow it down. Just to make sure we don't get like, just make sure we don't attack into Destiny Bond. Okay, cool. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Stream is working fine, by the way, right? Okay, wait, Aggron? This fact it doesn't have low kick or anything? That was a critical. Doesn't make a difference, but... Okay, cool. Okay, good. Chat is working fine. Thanks, Neo. Okay, so next we have the Shadow Triad member. This seems pretty cool. Okay. Heal up, and let's have a look at what we're dealing with this time around. Okay, I'm assuming this fight isn't anything too difficult, but... We got a Bishop, a Crobat, a Cypher, and an Absol. Can we just bring out Rapidash or something here, maybe? Shadow... This one? I think? 63, 50... That doesn't quite match up, it should be 60 here. But I guess it can't be the other ones, so... It has to be this one. Okay. Yeah, it depends on what it is, Midnight, honestly. That was just for that battle because it was quite simple. Like my Drayden plans were more like this. So it depends on how hard the battle is really. I just normally do that in like a Word document rather than the calc. Okay, so we got the Circle Punch, but that's fine, that doesn't matter. To be fair, can I use something else here? Yeah, the Manatan does not add speed, so that's not happening. Clang. This... I'm not gonna... Actually, I can outspeed this. Probably because of the level difference. This is the furthest rock. This is by far my PB at this stage. Oh yeah, it's sassy. Go figure. True being that, yeah. There are points where it's like, I kind of give myself a lead and then I try to just figure it out as I go on. Because sometimes it's hard to like prepare the entire lot, but... Lots of variety. Oh, it was a beautiful sight, yeah. It is always a pleasure. Okay, I can probably use that one for that too, right? Yeah. And Absol... I get Rapidash back in, that's a kill. Okay, yeah. Do I have to worry about Psycho Cut? Probably not. But maybe there's a better option actually. Are these? Yeah, Escavalier. Okay. Oh, this dude's. Ooh, tablets, that's cool. Yeah, I need to teach my Aggron a rock move that isn't Head Smash. I guess Rock Climb would be a good shot, actually. That should be fine for this fight. Hehe. Okay, so jump kick kills here. This means that Crobat, who does have Hypnosis, actually, what does Substriker do here? I'm not at risk of, no, I'm not, okay. Ooh, okay. I think this feels a bit risky actually, so I'm going to Volt Switch out. I wanted to bet Substriker might be good for Marlin, or at least the gym, so probably best not to waste stuff for now. Okay, Absol. We'll do nothing. We have no guard, so that's guaranteed to hit. Then we get Cypher, that can't do anything to our Aggron. Yeah, I quite like it, Vic. It's a shame that Carablast normally loses it after it evolves, but well, ROM hacks can fix that particular aspect. Okay, and then Rock Climb should finish this one off. Goodbye, Chesto. The fact that Rock... Oh, that didn't actually kill. Oh, it sashed, okay. The fact that Rock Climb is a reward for beating Winona is quite interesting. I thought it was just the Rotom, but I guess not. Blocking a TM move behind a missable battle is quite an interesting choice, actually. Okay. And I guess with that we can get to Humalao. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, that's Pitch Black 2, isn't it? I think I've seen that one. I saw Wacko's video on it. It's a cool way to do it, although some of the fights do look quite tricky. I think there were like legendaries all over the place and stuff in the double options. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Five out of 10? Yeah, it sounds a little bit trickier than that. Yo, Hurley, welcome in. Thank you for the cat ears. There we go. And for the bow tie. And for the glasses. A complete set. I hope it's a good use of your 7.5k channel points. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. You managed to do any good shiny hunts lately? I saw you, you and Ludo were doing like a duo stream on his birthday, or the day after. I assume you're probably doing some shiny hunts in your own time as well, though. I love how, like, you phoned you about the marine tube literally as soon as you touch the marine tube. You'd think it'd be like when you get into a hunt out of town or something, but oh well. Okay, who's ready for some vibes? Any Whale Lord today? Yeah, the marine tube is really cool. Oh, true, yeah, it's been a Safari event, isn't it? Yeah, I'm honestly really surprised how popular Safari Week is. Like, I'm not a shiny hunter, nor do I really watch many shiny hunting streams, so I'm a little out of the loop on it, but I know it seems like Safari Week is super common from what I've seen. Even, like, really big streamers do it and stuff. Yeah, no whale today. Is there a black sludge here as well? So this is Facade. I have no guts, so... After next gym? Ooh, okay, maybe then. What is this spot? I guess it's supposed to be like a spotlight or something. Marine tube. It seems to just be a Facade here. Not sure. I have to have a poison barb. Okay, I guess that was just not listed in the document. I have no guts. Should get that checked out. Sure, yes, that is a little bit concerning. Funny old lady. Okay. From a female ace trainer after showing her a Pokemon holding a poison barb. Is that in the front? Okay, well, I'll come back here if I need it. I already have one black sludge, so the odds of me needing two are unlikely, but... Okay, here we are, Humalao City. That's fair enough, yeah. Yeah, the Parcel Lady's the Facade one. Where's Marlon? There he is. Okay, we actually get quite a few encounters now, which is cool. I know, yeah, it's quite elite, isn't it? Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. So what have we got here? There's a Mystic Water, a Sea Incense, a Damp Rock, Wave Crash, which is from Marlon, and then Protect. So I don't think the water boosting items are particularly important. But the main thing is going to be getting that Protect TM. But before that, we may as well get our encounters. And then we can hopefully take on Tate and Liza, because we are definitely going to need that Protect TM for the future. Pretty cute seeing them run around like that. I remember like in the original, I had them sort of like... I had these two on about 22, I think. Just kind of awkwardly placed. Apex did a good job putting them in a better position, I think. Yeah. Redux moved them over here instead. Yeah, it's pretty cool. For sure, yeah, it's definitely more convenient in this location too. Okay, so I believe I can buy citruses here. That's the main store. Sweet, sweet citrus berries. And persimmons too. I will take the whole lot. Actually. I can't believe we had to wait this long to get these, but we finally got them. Yeah, persimmons is also quite nice to have. So it's just cherry berries we don't have access to now. Which is quite funny. But there we go. Oh, and lums as well. There's a couple limited lums we can get, which I didn't do the trainers for. Yeah, I probably would have made them a little bit earlier if it was me. But yeah, it's fine, we survived. Okay, so what are my options here then? So I can get Humanov City itself, Route 22. I could get Giant Chasm now, but I might be better to leave that one for later. And Route 21. I think it's just those encounters for the moment. Because we got Seaside Cave earlier, so that's not new. I should probably update my box too, actually. I think the only thing we've caught today is Rotom. Who is called what? And we've had 3 deaths today, which was Roserade, and Pheasant, and Viperia. When did TNL get moved? Just in Redux. I think they've always been there in Redux. Or maybe they weren't, I'm not sure. But yeah. At least versus the original Blaze Black 2, they've just been moved. Okay, so Humalao is... let's see. Okay, so Humalao we don't have that many options. It's basically just... I could get a Loma Mola, or I could get Tentacool. I feel like Tentacool is the better pick. Although, of course, I can't guarantee that either, so... I don't think Clampool's likely to be that great. But I probably will get a Clampool. Route 21, we already have Staryu, so that's out the tables. So I could get a Cloyster or a Redicam. Or a Basculin, I guess, if I'm unlucky. I did probably... I mean, I can guarantee use Shelter. Is Redicam likely to be useful at this point in the game? Probably not. So Cloyster probably makes the most sense there. Humanao then is whatever. Route 22, so I can get the... Ooh, this is a tough one. Because I could potentially just get the guaranteed Fungus. However, I would love to have Mienfoo. But it's only a 20% chance. And there's also pretty good odds we might just get a Moongus anyway in the grass. So that's a tricky one. I don't know if I need Rage Powder, is the thing. I imagine Tantalizer aren't easy, but there's probably ways around it. Without getting Rage Powder, so I'm kind of 50-50 on whether to do that one or not. There's also Lotad, which would give us another Fake Out Mon, so there is that, but probably not worth it. And then Giant's Chasm, so I could get this table at the moment. But I don't think it gives us anything worth using at this stage. Whereas if I wait until later, I can get potentially Metagross or Metang. Or I could also guarantee myself one of these two. That is kind of the main thing, Karatin, yeah, welcome in. Vintage White changes a lot of times. That's fair pick, yeah. I assume they're still in multi-battle normal mode, right? Or just like 3 vs 6 instead of 3 vs 8. Yeah, oh, okay, it's actually just 4 mons instead of 8. That's quite a difference. Interesting. Yeah, looks like it's this. That is a complete downgrade, that's quite interesting. But it's still for Protect. But the trainer docs show the normal mode versions. Nope, just challenge. Okay. Oh wait, I think there's separate documentation for normal mode. I don't know, do I try and plant Tantalizer without Fungus first, and then see from there what to get? Because, I don't know, like, fighting could be quite useful in the Elite Four, and I still do not have a fighting type, because of Medicham dying. I think my best fighting offense right now is Jump Kick, Rapidash. People do play normal mode, Vic. It's not just challenge mode. I'm sure there's like some documents for the other stuff too, actually. Hold on. Let me open it up. Yeah, there's a normal mode one too. So I don't actually know which one Peachard's planning to play for his gauntlet. Yeah, you can see the Tailizer teams there too. Normal mode's a lot more generous with the items and such, and you still keep a lot of the difficulty, I think. So honestly, it might be pretty cool. Yeah, it looks interesting. Okay, right, so we're not really sure what to do on Route 22 is the main thing, but the other encounters we can get quite easily. Yeah, I want to do challenge mode mostly for partially the prestige of it, and also just because, like, because I've seen other people do it, Gongi, Kaya, Eagle, Drew in progress, and all that. I would like to do challenge mode. However, I can definitely see the fun factor of normal mode. And to be honest, I would kind of like to try it at some point, but I don't know when to do that. The tricky one. I could do like New Game plus normal mode, but maybe that's too much Redux. Okay, so I think we'll get about 21 for now, and I'll get Humalab City, because those two, there's no reason to delay. It can be Berk, yeah. If it's like to the point where it's still challenging, but not like soul-crushing, it might be quite good. So where is my water? I didn't bring it up. That's... The thing is, like, if I was playing purely for difficulty, I may as well just go for run and bun, right? But I don't want to do that. I want to experience the Pokemon regions in ways I enjoy while having to think about it a bit more, having adventures. I don't know. There's lots of different reasons. There's more than just difficulty. Otherwise, I'd just be like one of those people who just plays run and bun and literally nothing else. But I don't like that. I like a challenge a little bit, sure, but I don't like being like mentally tortured too much. Okay, let's get some encounters. Do you reckon New Game Plus don't be cool? Okay, we might think about it then, yeah. If I can't decide what to play next, then maybe I'll do that. That's my, after this one thing, if we win this one. Yeah, Pick, what's up? Changes compared to Remplat. You mean like Pokemon changes? Yeah, there's lots. I want to fish, right? Yeah, fish. Actually, is there any reason I don't want to just go for Cloyster straight up? Probably Icicle Spear or something. Jesus Christ, that's late. Okay. Why is that level 73? Well, whatever. I can understand Shell Smash being super late, but that's quite funny. Is Ice Shard really that strong? Weird. But yes, I noticed stuff like, if I'm not mistaken, there's like Drizzle Vaporeon and that sort of thing. They have access to a lot more abilities and stuff, so there's more options. True, Verk, yeah. I mean, so far I have gone for the hardest difficulties. Because so far I felt like that is what I wanted to do. I mean, me personally, sure. But, I mean, not everyone has the same sort of viewpoint on that. And even so, like, I am quite interested to see how normal mode feels, because I know very little about it, and I haven't really seen much content on it, aside from, like, Twitch streams I've seen Midnight and Kirby do. So I'm kind of curious how it works and how different it feels. I don't know, though. That's fair, Fick, yeah. The level up insets are very punishing. Okay, well, Cloyster gets Icicle Spear at 69. Okay, so that's next bit. Yeah, I have so far. Oh, yeah. Unbound was a different story. Oh, true, yeah. Peachard did the Soul Link with Jaden, didn't he? Oh, did I play it? Oh, mode. I didn't realize that. Cool. Did I do that? Yeah, okay. We want to go to Route 21 and fish. This will get us a shelter. Or it could get us a closer straight up, which would actually be a downside, but it's fine. Cool, shelter. Loist? That could work. That sounds pretty cool. Ow. I suppose you could call it Hal, actually. Yeah, that's true. Go on, then we'll do that. Even though it's an ice type, it's quite the opposite. She? Boy, you want... I could call it she. Ironically, it's a male shoulder. But, alright. Looks like chat's going towards she, so we'll do that. Okay, to be fair, I guess both abilities are pretty great, so it doesn't really matter, but I think I'd prefer Skill Link. Darlamit, okay. I mean, to be fair, maybe that's fine. Goes by she. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I'll take that. That works. Right, then we got Humalau, so... I want to try for Tentacool, I think, but we will probably get Clample. I mean, is there any reason I want Alomomola? It does get White Guard. That could be interesting. Orobis, on the other hand, it gets some interesting moves, but with my rule set, not too great. Oh, the skulls, yeah. I deal with anyone that has actually bothered using that. Basically, there's, when you talk to the cheat system, the Wii console in the player's bedroom, there's a couple options called skulls, which apparently is based off Halo, I think Aphex told me. That basically add extra restrictions, like deleting Pokemarts and that sort of thing. I don't think it's something most people would use, but the option is there. There's nothing else in Human I can get, is there? There's no gifts at this point or anything. To be fair, I mean, even if I get Clample, I guess that could be a Swift Swim on, which might have some use for more. Probably not, though. I don't know, I'm kind of torn here. Because Alomomola does have a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, I might actually go for that instead. Yeah, Lumi has a lot of interesting stuff. I do actually need to play that at some point, so maybe that could be an interesting game to do next as well. Where's the spot? Oh, Truefic, yeah. I guess you have been kind of struggling to find a game to play, right? Okay. Are we just gonna call this one Mom, or what? You didn't like Sterling too much. I guess the other game is quite difficult. Hi, Solowans. I don't know, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not sure what the main thing is these days. Maybe I should ask Nez about it. I wouldn't be surprised that it's still pretty active, though. Okay, Netball should do it from here. Cool, okay. What are you looking at, Gongi? Do you have the link to the document? I can't recall off the top of my head, but I kind of doubt that's the case. So I have played about, I think, half of Tears of the Kingdom, but I never finished it. I should probably go back and play on the Switch too, yeah. I've got the expansion pack plus thing, so I can get the performance patch for free as part of that, so I probably should try it again. I think I did like 3 of the 4 kingdoms, and that was kind of it, so I probably stopped about halfway through. I should really go back to it, but I just struggle with the open world Zelda games. I just lose focus and stuff and get bored. Well, not bored, but I don't know. It's all a bit overwhelming, and then I just don't know what to do next, and then I'm just like, I don't know. Mummy would be good, but it doesn't fit, sadly. I'll just do Mom. That's true, sadly. That would be one way to go to the Durana Gauntlet. So much smoother, okay. Oh yes, I have heard about that fic. Yeah, I guess that's probably the case. Okay, so we got Docile Regenerator is really good. We got both Love Hearts. What did I just catch? Zelda was serious, which is fine. So we now have 2 Water Ice types that have Shell Armor. That's great. Okay, I'm trying to think what to do next then. So... She's reunited with its mom. True. Very true. You picked it up? Okay, cool stuff. Okay, what do I do now then? So, I need to do the gym trainers. I need to do Tate and Liza, but that will probably take me a while to plan. I'm still 50-50 on what to do about this damn Route 22 encounter. Because I feel like if I get Mian Sha, that would be really good, but the odds are just quite low. I could get bloody Parasect, which would help, which would probably not help me at all at this stage. I think I do have a pretty high chance to get fighting types on Route 23, but I'm kind of leaning towards just going for the grass. Shaken Grass is, so those are duped out. There would be Vileplume, Victory Bell, Blossom, or Mamoswine, so probably not really worth it. I wanted to invoice. Which one are they doing? You know what, stuff, I'm just gonna go for the grass. I may regret this, but whatever. Or we may get we may just get a Mungus anyways. Are there any trainers I have to fight to get this encounter? Of course there is. Okay. Can't let me get one encounter. Okay, what has this guy got? To be fair, I guess I do have to fight this guy anyway at some point. A Vaporeon, a Jolteon, and a Flareon. Okay. Does anyone know if there's anything good in Giant Chasm I should delay that one for? So that will be fine. I can use Embor again for Jolteon. I haven't yet gone Gi. I'm kind of like 50-50 on whether to just get the guaranteed one or go in the grass and try and get Mian Shell. So I don't know. I'm sure I can probably do Tate and Liza without Rage Powder, but I don't. Did you use Rage Powder in the Elite Four. I'm getting my words twisted. I should have really got it before. I remember at 6. I mean, do I want fighting moves before this point? Thing is, if I whiff and I get Gloom or something, that's gonna suck. Like, Chorus has not that many fighting moves. Yeah, if I had Metacham, then this wouldn't be a question. But because I stupidly lost Metacham, I still do not have fighting types. Which I worry might be quite essential for some of the fights coming up. Although, to be fair, maybe not that much. Yeah, Metagross is in there as well. Giant Chasm, so that is also an option. Yeah, I just... What? It's just the last thing I want to do is get a bloody Victory Bell or something. So, I mean, what grass types do I have right now? I've got Meganium, Sage. That's about it, I guess. Isn't the worst? Okay, I mean, the odds are in our favour. There's a 40% chance I get something I want, so... That's not too bad. The hole is good? What does that mean? Okay, to be fair, Ember probably does both of these, but I'll take Dragonite as well. This better be the right trainer. Okay, so I'm just trying to think at this point then. So, once I get this encounter, I've got potentially Giant Chasm left if I delay that. I got Route 23 and I got Victory Red. But before that, I've got to do Tantalizer, I gotta do Marlin, I gotta do Colress, Getsis, the Shadow Triad. Is that it in terms of bosses? And then I get more encounters, but then I have to do the Weather Gauntlet, double trainings of Victory Road, there's Lance. I'm just trying to think about how to best plan these out. Ouch. Okay, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. I might actually go into back on again. Yeah, the thud sound is pretty satisfying. Of course. I don't think Flareon threatens Dragonite, so... Wait, what? Oh. Fuck. I got fooled by multi-scale. I just didn't, like, twig it, but yeah. Oh, all that work for a Hidden Grotto encounter. Gone down the drain. Okay, that was just stupid of me. Oh well. Thank you for the 07s. Dragonite. Okay, well that was a really stupid death. I didn't expect the crit on the grass knot, but... When did that end up on my death list? But these like deaths to random trainers, because I slightly under-prepped at the worst. Alright. Actually, I'll just bring up Crobat. Okay, let's see what my reward is. I guess I could potentially do the doubles press. The odds are the same there, right? Yeah. Maybe a tiny bit more dangerous, but I think it's okay. Okay. Oh god, what a choice. Okay, I think I want the Mienshao. It got sacked because I'm an idiot, and I didn't see it here after I ran out of play rough. Completely unintentional, but alas. Yeah, works for me. Okay, well, at least that was an easy capture. I don't know if losing Dragonite was worth that, but never mind. Oh dear, we've got so many. Chow, Meow, Ensha. Have we got any consistency here, or does everyone want a different name? Orimo Kiss one. Okay, Chow it is. Topuria? Interesting name. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think it does have like 105 special, so maybe it's not terrible actually. But it's not really what I was after. Let's check the IVs actually. probably shouldn't swear like actually my window's open. Eight. Okay, yeah, that's... I mean, it's still usable. Reckless is still going to make jump kick hit like a truck. So it could be worse. But yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Definitely not as good as my Metachan, but... Okay, well, it's a fighting type. It's something. Is there any items I need to get here? Nah, there's nothing interesting. No. Okay, now I need to think about Giant Chasm. So, if I were to do this now... It would... Hello? Okay, so for the Route 13 entrance, I can't get there yet. On the entrance cave, I could do... So, Golbat is duped out. I think the rest are all available. Then the plasma ship area. So that would be the big crater. So I could get Metagross, but I could also get Ditto. So I don't know if that's worth delaying. Oh. Hi Merc, welcome in. The main thing to delay for that would probably be to get one of these two, because to be fair, having Snow Warning Vanilluxe could be really good for the Weather Gauntlet, because I'm not banning Weather this playthrough, I just haven't actually used it yet. I wonder if that's worth delaying for. Because I'd rather that over Ditto or Solrock or something. Otherwise, if I get my encounter now, it's going to be one of these. And I wouldn't say no to Jinx or Vanillish. Or Sneasel, to be fair. Golbat's already out, so... I mean, there aren't that many bad options on the table, to be fair. Did I explain why I'm a talented Nuzlocke? I cannot. No, look at my death count, Midnight. I'm not talented. I've lost like 5 months this time just for not reading stuff. I don't deserve it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tempted to get my encounter now, but I think it probably is smart to wait. Made anyone back since we last chatted? No, I can't say I have. Given I think that was probably about a week ago or something. I can't remember. 2064. What a good year. Okay, I'm not going to get Giant Chasm for now. I think it probably makes a lot more sense to wait for that one. Alright. Oh, my poor Dragonite. I should just got the damn Stantler. I don't think it was actually worth waiting all the time. I didn't actually use Dragonite that much when I had it. And now it's all done. Honestly, Invoice, it probably would be pretty good. Okay, right. So what do I want to do now, then? I do have a... Actually, I need to do Edge time, so let me get marbles up a second. Okay, usual stuff. Not coming Pixel Master. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Top 10 situation.
Okay, back. Well done, Solarants. Congrats on your win. Wait. Okay, right, so I think I will try and do the gym trainers for the Humanao gym now. And then we'll probably leave it there for the day. And I'll plan the bosses and stuff off stream. Because it'll probably take me quite a while to start taking Lysa and, what's his face? Marlon. But before I do that, the item is intriguing me. Sea incense. Alright, I'll take it. I feel like this city must be quite inconvenient to live in sometimes. Gotta surf like across half of the yeah, anywhere. Okay. Could be, yeah. I'd imagine the real version is probably a bit bigger. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Okay, what have we got there? So, here we go. Alright, so I think it's only Marlon that has rain. I assume this is one of the areas where it's like levels are as whatever. Yep, okay. Or no, maybe not actually. Oh no, Marlon actually isn't at the correct level. That's interesting. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Okay, who can take on a hunter? Emble? At 66. Can I trust this scout? I might go Wish Crash instead. Just to be on the safe side. Where's my Swampert actually? Ah, my Swampert team. That's fine. Okay, so Swampert takes out 2 of these, potentially 3 actually. But just in case that doesn't work, we can also bring him in. No, we can't. That's too slow. Give me Siege. If I'm using Swampert, then we might be. Probably Exeter. I'll just bring McGinn here. Mods. Getting which is kind of cool. Alright, I think that should be. Frankly, this whole gym isn't range as the leader. I imagine it'd be quite tricky otherwise. Okay. That should one-shot this. Oh, we got sped. Okay, I guess the stat is right. Yeah, Swift Swim Gym would be awful. I guess I sort of had that in Rem Plat, but there probably wasn't enough Swift Swim for it to really make a difference. Okay, and then we're at max health anyway, so we could just Earthquake again. So there's at least 2 Kabutops in this gym, I think, so I'm pretty sure Marlon has one as well. Do I have to fight this thing? Yes, I do. I have to fight her, and then there's 2 more after that. Zep Striker did as well? I don't know, Azumarill is surprisingly tanky. About I think Zep Striker's probably mine, but if I don't quite kill it, which sucks. If I had a choice band, it would be fine. Okay, I need to fix something. Okay, well just... No, actually not. No, I can't use Planting, so I risk crit kill from play rough. Same for Meganium. Well, I can't use Simisage because Power Whip might just miss out, right? Okay. What about Muck? Yeah, Muck works. Okay. I might need to watch out if he uses Aqua Jet, but... Or Skuntank? Yeah, Skuntank works. Okay, that brings in Volrain. That's probably going to use Earthquake. That's fine. I can do Mienshao there. Let's double check that. So Skuntank versus Azumarill is yeah, okay. And Mienshao kills Walrein, which brings up Poliwrath next. That is probably going to Wave Crash. So if I bring out Meganium, no tick. It's taken me an awfully long time to plan it. Really, it's not that complicated. I don't know why. Okay. Actually, yeah, Lantern should be fine. But ooh, I don't get it. Okay. Spell Smash is cool, but not necessary. And my White Lens is missing. But does she? No, she doesn't. But I have to. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, ideally this doesn't crit. I swear I did more on the calc said it would. No, I just misread it. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Alright, this should be Walrein. Mienshao can survive even a crit earthquake, so that should be okay. We have a Wide Lens. So Walrein dies to jump hit guaranteed. This brings out Poliwrath next, which I think is going to go Wave Crash. I think I meant to put Chesto on Meganium and I forgot. Ouch. Oh, luckily we have Giga Drain, so that's not too much of an issue. Do I come in Midnight? I feel like I'm going a bit slow, if anything. But no, not Marlin today. I want to do the gym trainers, but after that I'm probably going to stop. Because I need to plan like quite a lot of bosses. So, I'll take forever on stream. Okay, Mother Tick. Okay, we have a Pierce Sim, so that's fine. bit of chip. Quite speed up a lot, actually. Okay, and then 2 Thunderbolts should do it. Great. That gave me a scare. Right. Is this the guy with the artillery? I don't know, to be fair. I mean, Drayden's split felt quite long, but the gap between Drayden and Marlin is quite small. But then the gap between after Marlin and the Elite Four is quite big. Do I have to... Wait, can I? Yeah, okay, I do have to fight this guy. I've got the thing on screen, haven't I? Okay. Oh, I wish Power Whip was more accurate. Multi-break artillery, that's interesting. Okay, right, what have we got then? So... Okay, Lantern takes out this easily. Gyarados doesn't outspeed me, so that's fine. Actually, does Lantern just take out this entirety? We're back in a minute. Thanks for the curse. Elf Smash almost does spotted Lapis dispensing curse. Luckily, I think it's riskless, but I don't blame you. Definitely would be the right time for a curse. Okay, so Magnet, Thunderbolt, kills, outspeeds and kills Artillery, and Gyarados, and Omastar. It doesn't kill kinda cool, but it could. Honestly, it probably just does all of them, yeah. I might need to be careful with the float cell, but aside from that, I think. Okay, yada. Okay, Thunderbolt. Dies. Gyarados, no Wakan. Okay, speed it. Thunderbolt, die. Omastar dies to Magnet Thunderbolt. Okay, this will get 2 hits off on us, but it can't one-shot us, so all good. Or even 2-shot us, actually. I wish I had a parabolic charge in this game, but no dice. Okay, now what do I need to do about this float cell? So at level 66, Lantern. Where is my Lantern? It is. Okay, so Crunch could kill. And that is presumably what it's going to go for this turn. So I could swap the Meganium. Yeah. That works. I think I just need to hope that Ice Fang doesn't freeze. Did not expect that to happen. Okay, so alright, now Ice Fang could kill me. So probably need to shuffle around. Drop a yawn. Okay, this thing really wants my number. Okay, it will crunch again, so we just swap Meganium back in. Floatzel's is one of those Pokemon that, like, it's in Black and White 2 normally as well, but I swear I just never see it. I think it's quite a late game encounter though, and there's no like awards that you can get in late game Unova, so kind of makes sense it gets ignored. Yeah, it's like Route 11 water or something, I think. Okay, that's an optional. I gotta go the other direction. Oop. Right, so it's that trainer. And then I think that's the last one we have to do in this bin. So Gorbis. Does Anton knock out these two? Lantern is incredible in this gym. Oh wait, did I mean, I forgot to max Elixir. I just saved, right? Yeah, I've been really impressed with it. I'm glad I decided to root for it. Well, not root for it. I'm glad I decided to try getting it. I think I just saved. Let me check. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I kind of wish it was like a full restore I did both at once, but I guess aside from like having the Poke Vial or whatever that some ROM hacks have, there probably isn't ever going to be an item that does that. Otherwise it would kind of ruin the point of a Pokemon Center if it was easy to get. Okay, T-Ball kills Gorbis. And I think it kills the whole team. We put on, I think it's a 2-8 KO instead, but it's all good. A wish that will never be fulfilled. Okay, then I think with that we can finish the puzzle. Okay, cool. And then I think the lily pad actually stays at the beginning, so I don't have to do it every time, which is... like that. Yeah, still great. Okay, cool. That's probably when I'm going to leave it for today then. I think to get any further we need to do some big bosses, so I'll plan those off stream and then we'll do them at the start next time. All in all, pretty good stream. Winona was a shame, and I'm a little bit annoyed about the Dragonite loss, because that was completely unnecessary, but Drayden went really well, so I'm happy with that at least. But yes, we got a lot of stuff ahead. So I need to do Tate and Liza, because I can't really not get the Protect TM, it's just too viable to not have. Then we got Marlin. Then there's a bunch of Plasma stuff. We have to do Chorus. We have to do the Kyurem fight, Getsis, the Weather Gauntlet, and then the Elite Four, pretty much. So I'm wondering how far ahead I can plan. Like, I can definitely do the 2 immediate bosses and maybe Chorus and Getsis. And that's it. My Ice types are crucial, because I only get 1 encounter before Getsis, which is the Mammoth Final Vanillux I'm delaying. But then for the other stuff, yeah, I guess Victory Road probably has a lot of trainers, and I don't know which trainers are compulsory or not. Maybe I have to check your VODs for that, Gongi. Cool, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks all for being here. Appreciate you all. Midnight, Solorant, Svirk, K-Pig, Goro, Gongi, Neo, anyone else who's in chat and lurking and stuff. Did I say Virk? I think I did. Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely approaching the end game, so I'm hoping this is the run. It's definitely not been the smoothest run, given I am at 15 deaths now, but... Hi, Ludu. Oh, sorry, I guess it is about the time you normally pop on, isn't it? Oh, thanks for popping by, Ludu, anyway. But yeah, I've already been going for a few hours, so... This is a good point to stop. Thanks, Vic. Cool. Okay, I haven't actually raided Jake, like, ever, I don't think. So, this is probably a good opportunity to do so. I did file the other day. There's also pay. Oh, yeah, I'll do features today. What is that Gongi emote? Okay. I need to look through my emotes. You've added a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'll raid into Kalos PG today. What's the is it something like that? That's normally what people say, right? Yeah, we'll just use that as a raid message. I don't actually have a raid message, so I probably should get one at some point. But cool, yeah. Cool, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I will see how long it takes me to plan the next few fights, and then we'll be back next time, so probably tomorrow, Tuesday, etc., sometime in the week. I'd love to get the Elite Four done the upcoming weekend, but we'll see if that's possible, because if I wipe or if it takes too long to plan, it won't be doable. But yeah. Yeah, that's all. See you all soon. Bye-bye.